All right, time now for this hour's car review. Speaking of wives, Mike Mars has a review of the Subaru WRX TS.
Yes, and it's interesting to note that the TRS is a new trim level for this year.
Wait a minute, wait.
No,
There's
the TS, my bad. I'm reading ahead. The WRX TS is a new trim level for 2025. So there are 4 this year: the Premium, the Limited, the TS, which is the new one, and then the GT. We were talking about the TS. That's one we were driving. Now, this is a sports sedan. So it's kind of the TS is a sportier track model. It's not for the track, but it's more directed towards the track with the way it's set up, the way things, the technology and things.
Just move on.
Up front, you're going to find the LED headlights. You're going to find they're automatic on, but they have height adjustment and they have steering responsive. So it's really cool. So you get the headlights to turn when you want them to. Got black mirror side covers. Got a rear lip spoiler that's black. So it's got a lot of black trim pieces to go on this thing, including the wheels to give it that sporty look. Now, it does also, I was interested to find out that it has an aluminum hood. Now, that scoop that's on it that everybody knows from the WRX, that is part of that aluminum hood. And the front fenders are also aluminum. Because some gold Brembo braking system set up on it. Now, we were rolling on the 19-inch aluminum wheels, which are standard on the TS package. And it does not have a spare. It has a retire repair kit, so you need to know that. And it also has a moonroof delete. Again, back to that performance concept of this particular trim level. Now, inside, you're going to find the black ultra suede, and leather seating surfaces. Front seats are heated. They're Recaro seating up front in this particular model. It's a 60/40 rear folding seat. Now, it does have an 11.6-inch multimedia monitor in the middle of it. Now, this is the audio, AC, the phone, your rear vision camera. All that's going to be in there, your convenience controls. Now, it has a new 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster for the driver. That's where you're going to find all your performance settings and that you can set up to monitor how your vehicle's doing. Now, there are a lot more controls in this vehicle, but some of the other manufacturers are doing the same thing. They're burying them down in. You got to go down into that monitor in the middle to find some of these things that normally, or you used to be able to find them on a button. So you got to do a little dig in there. Harman Kardon audio system, 11 speakers with a 500-watt amp is more than enough to fill this thing up with nice sounds. 2.4-liter turbo flat boxer type engine, 271 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. We had the 6-speed manual transmission, which it was really nice to get into a manual after running automatics for so long. EPA, I didn't get a Monroney with this vehicle, so I had to do a little digging, but it appears that the EPA should be looking at 19 on the city, Highway 26 combined for 22. Now, I drove this vehicle 352 miles, and I got 23.7 out of it, and I was very happy with that with this vehicle. Sport-tuned suspension does have several different modes, including comfort, normal, sport. The sport seating will wrap around you, hold you in place if you're going into the curves a little bit much. This is not a drag car. If you want to play with this car, you want to get out to where there are some curves because you got all-wheel drive with very responsive steering. Now, the Premium, the base level on it, is $35,750. The TS trim level that we were dealing with is $45,750. And again, I did not get a Monroney, so I don't have an MSRP specifically for this vehicle. But something you can look at to compare it to is the Volkswagen Golf R, $48,325. Toyota GR Corolla, $43,529, and an Audi S3 is $48,700. So these are all small sports sedans that you might want to look at if you're looking for something in that very competitive segment.
Thank you, sir.